Hi, my name is Raciel, and I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite countries around this world. I'm gonna talk about England. England. Well, England is a country that is part of the United Kingdom. It shares landing borders with Wales in the west, one of these sides, and Scotland to its north. Up well, if you can see it in the map, the north is up. Well, some of the monuments that we can find in England are Stonehenge, David's Arrow, Rootstone Monolith, and Casterlight, where during the prehistoric period the, where they're built. Did you know? Check this fact. Did you know that the Romans founded the first cities in the country, such as not London, but York, Chester, and St. Albans? Well, something that characterizes England are its gardens. The English gardens presented an idea, a point of view of nature, like large large houses, big houses with many rooms, including lakes, sweeps, and Gothic style in the houses, large groups of trees in the gardens, and another attitude designed to represent the idea of landscape. Here's pictures of what I'm talking about. The English gardens, beautiful. If you had an idea, if you saw the Bridgeton series, you can see what I'm talking about. Well, the folklore, English folklore developed over many centuries, and we know some of the character and stories are presented around the world with movies, books, histories. For example, common folkloric begins include pixies, giants, elves, trolls, goblins, dovners, all the creatures you can see in Lord of Rings, for example. And legends, the most popular legend that is for England is Robin Hood, the man who with his arrow and bow steal the rich people to give poor people food, money, clothes, you know. Okay, English cuisine has an excellent reputation, but during the Industrial Revolution declines a little because the people in the ranch moved to the city to the greatest looking for a job, and the food, well, is a thing that they don't think so. Sausage are commonly eaten here, but either as Wagner's and mash of, or the toad in a hole. Here's a picture of the food in England. Well, let's talk about the museums. There are many museums in England, but the most popular and greatest museum that we can visit in England is the London British Museum. Its collection of more of 7 million objects is one of the most and the largest ah, and the largest museums around the world, illustrating and documenting the story of the human being, the human culture, the human history from its beginning to this present. So, well, there are many things to talk about England, like football, the Big Ben, the British, a lot of things, but the time it's over. Sorry, and see you in the next oral exam.